Hey everybody, welcome. Dino Miliotis here, ready to take your questions. Let's go. Okay, so today's question is from Rebecca, and she says, you were quoted as saying, the world has changed. Tell me how it's changed for you. Okay, well, how much time do you have, Rebecca? I mean, that's a very, very we could be on here for a long time. Okay, so the world has changed. At least for me, it has. Here we go with the old guy again. But look, I've pursued a business career, pursued my dreams for 40 years. It's in the book. Where I just keep pushing, plugging away, going against the grain, not following the herd, and having some success, having failures. I mean, that's life. Okay. So I kind of compare myself to, one of these bands, these vintage bands that are on tour. I always say that, I feel like I was on tour for 40 years. And then all of a sudden I hung up my spandex pants and, kind of opened up my eyes. And I'm just like, holy crap, this world has changed. Now, a lot of change has happened, obviously, for the better. But there's one thing I want to talk about, and no, I'm going to do it. There's one thing I want to talk about that really has changed, in my opinion, not for the better. And that is this cancel culture. Yeah, I said it. Now, don't go, oh my God. Give me the respect, the opportunity to just explain my point of view on this, okay? Look, growing up, obviously, I've been on the Oprah show. I've been on Sally's show, Sally Jesse Raphael. Very nice shows. But again, during that time that I was on those shows, there were also more controversial TV shows, talk shows that were going on, right? Obviously Howard Stern, right? The radio show. He was still on radio. But there was also Jerry Springer. Jerry. Remember that? There was Maury. You are the father. Right? There was Steve Wilkos. Get the hell off my stage. And during this time, everybody thought that, oh my God, the world's changing. It's going to hell in a handbasket. What's going on? Right? But compare that to now. Compare that to this cancel culture that I'm talking about. And you'll see just like a huge difference. At least on Jerry Springer. Whether these people were arguing, fighting, trying to throw fists at each other and stuff like that. At the end of every show, they all sat in chairs next to each other and they all listened to Jerry's final thoughts. At least they gave him the respect to express his viewpoint, his opinion. I mean, that's freedom of speech. I don't want to get all patriotic and political and all that stuff, right? But it is freedom of speech. Okay, so there's no difference to what I'm saying right now, giving you my opinion as, one of these celebrities that, gives their opinion or, there's no difference. We're all protected by freedom of speech, freedom of expression, okay? But where I think it's gone too far, is it's not just expressing your opinion. You're trying to win a battle. Not only win a battle, you're trying to erase people off the map. I mean, cancel culture today, if life was a football game, cancel culture would be the team that not only sacks the quarterback, but they go after your family. They want to run you out of town. They want to erase you from existence. Very, very dangerous, in my opinion, where this stuff can go. Look, I found that probably one of the things that's missing today is respect for other people's point of view. I can agree to disagree with somebody, but I also have to recognize that, I need to sit down and I have to hear this person's point of view. I have to offer respect, not talk over him or interrupt him. And you ever know that? Like when you're talking, somebody wants to talk louder, so they want to be heard. Like their voice is more important than mine. Look, every opinion matters. You can get a lot of perspective from hearing out other people's opinion. And again, you're free to decide what you want to do. Growing up, if I listened to everybody's opinion, I wouldn't be able to have pursued the things that I pursued in life, okay? We ever hear this term like going against the grain, not following the herd and all that jazz? Well, it's kind of the same thing. I got ridiculed and everybody was real quick to tell me what I should do. And then you hear all these disturbing comments like, "What's he selling now? What are you doing now?" You know what I mean? But I didn't listen to that. Hey, I agree to disagree with your point of view. And I think a lot of movers and shakers and innovators and creators, if they listened to the court of public opinion, so to speak, a lot of them wouldn't have done the things that they've done. So, respect freedom of speech, respect freedom of expression. The world has changed for me. And if you really look at it, I wish in this particular aspect, the cancel culture, that at least we reverted back to being able to sit down and hear Jerry's final thoughts. I think that's missing today. Everybody's so quick to win something. Giving you my opinion isn't a debate. I'm not trying to win you over. I'm just expressing my point of view. And if you get it, you do. If you don't watch my segment. If you like a show, that's fine on TV. If you don't like it, you change the channel. That's okay. But if you don't like something on TV and you need it canceled, I think that's going a little too far. You're trying to cancel somebody's livelihood. You're trying to cancel somebody's life. And that's not, I don't think that's a healthy thing to do. I think we need to kind of pull it back and remember we're all afforded freedom of speech and expression. We all should respect each other's opinion. And remember, look, one single touch can change the world. Where did the respect go? I think we need to kind of tone it down and just remember that we all have a valuable point of view and we should all be able to be heard and be respected Okay. I'm sorry I went down this road. But again, for me, the world has changed so much. But in this particular aspect, I wish it didn't have change. I wish it was, kind of like, even Jerry. I wish we were just back at the Jerry's final thoughts days. So think about that. Okay. Thanks for the question. Hey, keep them coming in. That's it for the No Box Network. We'll see you next time right here.